part one. And part two. Come on. Now the fun part to connect, because this connects to my DI. So it's actually not that heavy. Kind of is, but let's go. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to lay this down again, right here. Let's lay this here. We don't have to do that right now. Okay, let's go here. Okay, actually works out perfectly because I can do this. Should have thought of this earlier. Okay, we have that connected. Now I'm gonna bring this guy here, and then this guy goes here. Okay. Oh, lots of steps. Okay. All right. So come here, because okay. So the tubing is only gonna go this way. What do you think? Any suggestions? Because I can't really bend too much here. I mean, I can't really flip it, right?
Maybe bring that more to this side.
Maybe, right? Let's see. Okay.
And then the blue.
Blue what? What do you think?
Put over the.
Okay. Okay, we'll just keep it like this then.
Yeah.
All right, let's leave it like this. Good. Anyways, that's the update for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Pause Window Cleaning, and today I have a very exciting video that I want to share with you guys, talking to you about my replacement part that I got today. And I don't know what's inside, so you guys are going to see exactly what I see to replace my system. Now, you have a good angle in the video?
Yes.
Yeah. So one thing is that this part here that held the system together came apart. So this little piece here went right here, so you can see it got a little rusted and it kind of broke a little bit. So today we're going to figure out what's in this box and how we're going to replace this piece, I guess, with this system. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. So here I have my knife, I have my tools here just to help us out a little bit. Okay, so let's see what's inside. All right, let's see. Oh, they have a lot of stuff in here, huh? Alright, what can it be, right? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So, we have very cool packaging. Oh, look at that. Really nice. Oh, cool. So, they literally sent, I'm not going to believe it, guys, a brand new frame. So, this is really cool. Oh, I see exactly what they did. Okay, so they actually gave me the same piece here to connect my wheels onto here. So that is awesome. So I think we might be here a while. We just started recording to see how it would be like. But yeah, essentially this is kind of like the pieces that are going to put everything together. So hopefully it won't be too long of a video, but let's see what else is in here. Just more boxes and more packaging, but they got a wheel just in case. So it was really nice of them. So thank you, WCR, for the replacement wheel. They did tell me this over the phone, but it's awesome to have an extra one just in case. And then, well, you guys are not gonna guess it. While actually is being attacked by a beetle, no, it went away. Okay, we also got a cool for cans, you know, to keep it cool. So thank you. Wow, it's a really nice gift. And you guys guessed it, this EDDM, as they always do. I might actually have a video with you guys. I'm going to try this out. Me and Ashley and I were kind of talking about it, I don't know, what, like a week ago or so. And we want to try this out, so we want to see if this actually works. So yeah, so stay tuned for that video. But anyways, so that's that. And we got our receipts. So that's pretty much it for that, okay? So I actually really like this a lot. This is pretty cool. Especially when I like hazy IPAs, so this will be perfect for them. But anyways, okay, so now we're gonna have the fun part. So actually, I think you're gonna have to join me now. So let's do this accordingly. Okay. So might be a little bit of a long video, but there we go. Don't try that at home. All right, so then here, let's do it again. So this is a little bit rusted, so might be breaking a little bit, but might have to edit some parts of this.
Ooh.
Wow, look at all that rust.
Don't you need to unscrew that?
Unscrew what?
There's a...
Yeah, I'm trying to take this off.
Oh.
This piece, yeah.
Oh.
So we'll just leave it there. Okay. Wow, look at all that.
Maybe they already know. That's why they send one.
No, this one's just in case this one breaks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So essentially we do need this piece. Wow. There we go. So, do you have a spray?
Yes.
Let's try to... So this is very important, guys. Should wear gloves ahead of time. Look at that. So 3 years of work. And just get a towel too. Yeah. So our handy dandy spray bottle. Let's try to just spray my hand.
Take these off. No?
Take
You're
what?
gonna use? Why are you cleaning?
Because I just want to make it easier for me.
You're gonna use this?
I have to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. All right. All right. Cool.
Right here.
Sweet. Okay. So I am not going to reuse the caps again, but this goes perfectly into here. Okay. So we have that like that. Okay. Now let us put this. Can you just hold this? Okay. So now we have wheels that came with this, and we have caps that we're definitely going to use. Just leave this here like that. Okay. All right. What was that? Another part. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. I know. I just dropped that one on purpose. All right. So essentially, that's what we have. Okay. So we have the ring. We have everything here. Okay. Good to go.
You know.
I think this is just extra parts.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we're gonna put this in like that. Okay. And we're gonna put this in after. Okay. Or do we put it the other way? Forget. Maybe this one goes here first.
Oh.
Makes sense so that it doesn't mess it up. Okay. Put it in like that. Okay, cool. Then we get the caps here. Now, if you guys have a hammer, I would say highly suggest hammering this in, but very gently, not too hard. But because the reason why we're putting this first is so that we have a foundation, so we can just transfer this to here super easy. Okay. So you go in like that. Now the hammer we don't have. Kind of gentle on this part. Just kind of go like this. You just moved it one. Just. Okay. How about have it upward? Can you have it upward?
Oh yeah.
Can you just do it like this?
That's what I did.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's flip it over. Okay. Cool. All right. So this is the bad one. Where's the other wheel? Right here. So we're gonna put this one in like that.
It's missing the other one.
Missing what?
This.
Yeah, I don't know why. But okay. Then where's the back? I have it here. Great. All right. Let's see. Maybe if anything, we put this one here. I'm thinking. Put this maybe.
Yes. Yeah, I guess so.
All right, perfect. Okay. So now we have our base, okay? Move this out of the way. All right. All right, so now it's gonna be the fun part, putting this onto here. Other going. Alright. I was thinking about removing the ROs first, but it seems a little bit more difficult. Alright. You can see all the marks from. Okay, pull. Okay. So this is what we're doing now. We're removing this strap here. Oh, we're gonna be here such a long time. This would be great content to get more watch time. But we won't do that. Man, this is really good quality, I must admit. What do you think, Amor?
Yes. Oh, very nice.
It's not just, you know, buy a system and you're good to go. This is like heavy duty right here. All right, so we have that piece here. Then we have, wow, this one here. Now the question is, which way did I go? Lefty loosey. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I actually had to put gloves on because I just want to make sure that I don't get any stuff onto my fingers. So now, does this have pads too? No. Okay, so we might have to, because these pads things here. Oh, okay, so we just replace it. Okay, because it has these little pads so that the system is in good shape. Okay. Oh, having a power tool would have been nice. I didn't think to use power tools because sometimes when you do a power tool you can damage the frame, the tool. You can also wash the bolt and all that, so have to be kind of careful. Oh, I feel like it's never ending. It's like I feel like I'm at the end and then I'm not. Okay, cool. So we have that, we have this tool here, so we know that these four are here. Okay, so here we just want to, so essentially you don't really need to disassemble this part, because all we're going to do is once I disassemble here, we're just going to put it straight to the cart. So maybe I'll have the cart like this, but make things a little bit easier, right? Okay, so now we have to do the other side. That. And then we have to start all over again. Now we have another four to do. All right, let's see, lefty loosey, like that. So we just do it like that. So just kind of, it's just funny, I got gloves and then next thing you know my gloves come apart. So
Yeah, these gloves, they rip very easy.
yeah, but that's why you can't do it at every job, but you know. Yeah. So what do you think so far? Do you think that this warranty is pretty cool?
Yes.
Yeah?
Very nice.
Yeah, what makes it nice is that you don't have to worry about, I mean, yeah, you have to replace the part, but I mean, you know, it's part of the process. Whew, we're gonna be here for quite some time. All right, so this is the progress that we made so far. It's a lot of work. One thing though that we noticed is that this, maybe I'm wrong, doesn't come off and it's already welded into here. So the only thing is that when we put it onto the machine itself, right here, there's not going to have those cushions, so it's going to be like directly to the platform. So I mean, we try to take it off, I mean, unless I'm going to do it wrong, but we're pretty much going to install it without these pads, so hopefully we are able to do it. So anyways, all right, so we took this off. Now we're going to have to put it right in the middle. Okay, so because it was here, we have your 2 bolts, right? So if you come here, we have our 2 bolts, and then here, so this is going to be for the back. Now because we're going to lay this down, this is like super mad heavy, this right here, the 2 ROs, that essentially we're going to kind of leave it in place. So we're going to swap this, and then obviously kind of told you guys too that here we don't have that flat bar, so I put a tennis ball and I put this inside so that it doesn't form a hole inside the ball, so that's why I have it like that. But anyway, so look at the difference. So pretty much is the exact same. See, same platform and everything. Obviously it doesn't have the tires, but it has the wheels and everything. So again, like I said, this doesn't have these pads, so you see here it's there but it's not here. So maybe I don't know, maybe they forgot by accident, but it's okay. So we're gonna try to do it without that. Okay, so let's just leave it here, and then I'll disconnect the hands later. So let's just do this. Now we're gonna flip it. Now this is gonna be the fun part. Ready, Amor?
Yes.
So the only thing is that here, I'm gonna try to do it by myself. I'm actually gonna probably need your help. Lift this here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna move this like this. So just make sure it's like, all right. Okay. And essentially that's kind of like that. So you want to leave a little bit of a gap, that's for sure. Let's see here. Okay, like that.
You can follow the marks.
Oh, there you go. You can follow the marks. All right, so kind of like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the same process again. It's gonna be tedious, but we're gonna keep going. You know, 12-year warranty, that's what we want. The hardware, unless I'm getting the wrong tools, this is the right ones, right?
I
maybe
think
not.
this one. Right?
So the hardware might be a little bit too big. So let's see, did we do this right? Let's see, let me think. Any other hardware that we might have used? It was this one's for sure, right? That's it. That's one way to check.
Yeah.
Because these holes are not big enough. Yeah, these holes are not big enough. And we don't have any power tools. Let's see. Yep, it doesn't fit. All right, so we got into a little bit of a hiccup. So the video is definitely going to be a different scenery and probably a different time of day. I mean, it's a beautiful weather, I must admit. The only hiccup that we have is that I'm sure it's not their fault or anything like that, but I think that the holes here are too small. So you can see here, I don't have power tools that are that strong to go like that, because the reason why you might say, oh Andy, it's the wrong size. All right, let's try another one. Let's go here, still no, and still no, right? Maybe you might say, oh, what about these tools here, right? Which is not it, doesn't fit, okay? So if you get this same tool, come here, follow me, and you put it here, look at the size difference. And you see how one thing you can notice is that how the holes are flushed, that's flat. So that means that there's no screws needed, because look at this. See how it goes in, there's a little bit of wiggle. So that same tool, right, in theory, would work here too, right? So now let's see, maybe we have some here. So come on this side. So you see these tools here, right? They came from this one. That's why I separate, right? So again, let's go here. And again, no wiggle room whatsoever, and it's flushed. So yeah, so we're in a little bit of a hiccup. I might do a little funny video of trying to do this without a stand. Yeah, it's a little bit interesting how it doesn't want to work out. So we have to do a job today. So we actually thought that we would do this a little bit faster. We thought that it was just going to be like something like this, an easy part to replace. Yeah, I mean, for me, to be honest, like with my honest answer, you know, I feel like this is an easy fix. If anything, I'll get like some power tools and kind of drill it down. I don't think it's the end of the world, but we're just very glad, my wife and I, really to have this ability to have a frame like this, not needing to spend, you know, thousands of dollars on a system. So we'll figure this out. It's not a problem at all, but we're just gonna have to go to the job site doing this. So this is, I don't know, part one, or we'll just leave the video like this, I don't know. But definitely I'll contact WCR, try to help me out with that. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of our video, and we have to go do a job. So we'll talk to you guys later. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Hey guys, so I want to kind of give you an update. It's already been about a week since my video of trying to put this whole system together. So essentially I have another box. Now, why do I have another box? So this is the system frame that I got last week, right? And I talked to Austin and everything like that. And we tried to troubleshoot some things, and we ended up just trying to, because they were about to close, so we ended up trying to figure it out. I wrote an email in the weekend letting them know the situation. So then WCR reached out to me on Monday. And essentially what ended up happening was, in reality, it's not WCR's fault. IPC ended up making a new frame, right? And what ended up happening was, I guess I was one of the first ones to get the new updated frame, and the frame holes here were very, very, very small. And so what I tried to do myself while talking to WCR was to see if I can actually make the holes bigger. Now, why do I need to make the holes bigger? Is because my screws were not fitting into this frame itself. So I tried my best. I was trying to work on this for like 15-20 minutes with my own power tools and everything like that. I mean, you can barely see the difference from like this one wasn't touch and this one was touch. I was there for a long time, and so I tried my best to try to, you know, not have them needing to send me another frame, you know, because I know it's expensive to send and everything like that. So I tried my best, and it still didn't work. And I ended up saying, hey, WCR, I tried my best, you know, let's just go ahead and send me a new frame. And so again, WCR didn't make the frame, it was IPC. They made the hole smaller. So anyways, this is kind of another updated video of my unboxing to try to like set this whole thing up itself. But yeah, so let's just get straight in. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, let's close this so that no one gets cut. All right. So I have more paper, so I'm going to put this on the side so that I don't, you know, have this flying away. So if I'm kind of, you know, I know exactly that was going to happen. So, okay, more paper, just try not to pollute anything. Now these are pretty cool. Oh wow, this is for a box, okay. So here we go. We have another box here, and we have another frame. So let's see the difference. The holes are much bigger than mine. So as you can see here, they actually drilled their own holes. So you see here how it's like kind of flushed. Here we see that they made the holes even bigger. So thank you, WCR, for that. So we have this here. All right, and then more packaging, cover for my cans, and have my order details here. And it was inspected by Christina. So thank you, Christina, so much. So actually, let me give you guys something. Just this frame alone costs $147. So just kind of want to let you guys know that, you know, it's not something free. You know, they really want the warranty to work out very well, you know, for everyone. And this EDDM stuff and my thing for that. So anyway, so that's kind of that. Yeah, I guess I could put everything back and then I'll get right back to it. All right, so I guess we're gonna have to do this all over again. Let me try to move this a little bit more back for you guys. I guess I'm gonna have, so the frame itself is pretty much the same thing. So let's see, I have to now remove this guy again. So let's see how we're gonna be able to remove this. That's the only thing I can think of, is just to pop it out, right? All right, let me try to put this on the ground. So, okay, let's see. All right, get one tire. Okay, so it looks like I might have to use a hammer to take this off. So let's see if this works. Maybe if I go like this, give me a little bit of room. I think. God. There we go. So I got one off. Okay. So the tire looks like it's still good to go. So we're good on that end. And these things right here, I found out what these were. Austin told me about it. Essentially, this helps to balance the frame of the axle right here. Okay, so it helps out a lot on that. So the good thing is that I don't need to do it twice. So kind of have that there. So now we can replace this frame, which I'll just leave here on the side. Okay. All right. So hopefully that was not like too much for you guys. Okay. So again, hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Like there. One thing I was talking with Austin about is, so this piece here, okay, you could brush it off to clean up the rust. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. So we have our new tire and everything like that. Okay, so we have all the bolts and pieces. So let's do the spot test, right? So here, I remember this one here. Let's see if it fits. And it does barely. Perfect, okay? So what we're going to end up doing, so this is kind of what Austin was saying, is that when you put this in here, okay, this is gonna be your best friend too, so that it can help with the gapping, okay? Because you need this to go in through, right? So then you can put this cap on. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, and now hopefully it works, this piece, because I kind of took it apart, you know? Do this with you guys, you know, we're a team here. So it seems like this little piece right here on the where my index finger is, that seems like it's blocking the angle of it. So let's say we do it the other way. Let's see, like this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Got it. Perfect. All right. So out of a couple of tries, we got it. Okay, so it looks like we are good to go. Okay, like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of the frame of it. So now let's do this again. Now the other thing is that we don't have pads. I kind of mentioned it to them that it wasn't having any pads, but you know, at this point, we kind of need to already just start putting everything on already, because yeah, I need to start working. So let's put it here. We already tested out the ROs, so let's put this guy here. Okay, so this area is going to be here like this. Okay, so let's lean this back again. Oh. All right, so we have a lot of water from today's job, so that's why it's leaking. Okay. This is actually a really good bag. I got it from RSVLTS. I got a couple of shirts in there, so I like it a lot. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so what we need to figure out now, if I'm not mistaken, it's the smaller ones. So we have the smaller tools here. Okay. Oh, we had another cap. Oh, well, it was from the old one. Okay. So we have the smaller ones here. Perfect. So they have also a washer on them. So remember, it's been about a week, guys, so just be a little patient with me when it comes to trying to remember how to do all this, but at least we know the straps are good, so that's good. Okay, so let's move this out of the way, and that's why it's good to have the blade closed, because right now, you know, I could have cut myself. All right, so I'm going to do this here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I remember actually helping me with this one, so this might be a little heavy, but okay. So I know for a fact that when I connect my hose line to this, it's always on the left side, so I'm going to leave it on the left. So what I'm going to do is kind of, you know what, let me get 2 of them so that I can already set the foundation of it. Okay, so one smart thing to do is just to stick it through the hole already and kind of start tightening it in. Okay, so that it can have a foundation. You get this other one. Okay. Alright. Cool. Now it's kind of set, that's why you have washers on, so that you can spread the weight. Basically, it looks like that, okay? So you want to have this area here, because this guy here, this one, will go on this right side. When you set up your whole system, it's going to go here, so it's kind of easy to do it like that. So again, we're doing our best, and yeah, so I'm going to get some tools and try to start already prepping it, and then I'll turn on the video back on, because of course my camera overheats a lot, so I'm going to try to preserve the heat on the camera. Alright, so I let the camera relax a little bit. Also too, I didn't put the mic on, so hopefully the quality is not as bad, but let's continue doing this. So I got my tool here. See, and it's always good when you're doing your tools to always, it's kind of like a tire. You want to always kind of go in different directions. You know, you don't want to go in a circle, you kind of want to go in a diamond or a star. So it just helps balance out the tool. Like that. Alright, so essentially, there we're good to go. Okay? So now we're gonna have to take out the big boy. So I might have to stop the video again, but we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna do this today. I have to do it today. It's annoying to have to do all this stuff. So, and here, I'm gonna have to take this off too. Actually, but now that I'm here, let's see, does this work? Yes, it does. Okay, great. Alright, so now I have a clamp here, just so that I can make it a little bit easier on me to try to take this off, because it is a process. Okay, that, okay. It's just the initial that it's kind of hard to take off, but after a while you can just do it on your own like that. See? Easy. Okay, let's do the next one, right? So as you guys notice, they have washers on both sides, so that's pretty good, so that it keeps the frame intact. Alright, let's see, that. Okay. Yep. So then they just make it a little bit easier, like that. Okay. So now this whole thing's gonna come apart 100%. So like that. Okay. I could do this another time. It's just I just need this to help me with. All right. Well, anyway, so this is my old one, right? So again, my new one doesn't have these cushions, so trying to remove. Well, then there you go. All right. The thing is that they have glue on it, but mine doesn't have glue, so I kind of don't know how this is going to work out. So, let me see. All right, because I'm definitely going to put this on the new one, because there's no way I'm going to let this just stay on the frame. I think that that's kind of dumb, because if not, you're going to have to, it's going to get damaged faster, 100%. All right, so let's make sure we have the right one, and that's another reason why I put the DI first, so that I can just throw these to the side. But yeah, look at those holes. Look at that. Oh, very nice. Okay. So we're done with that. Okay, so let's try to see if we can put these guys on. It's probably not going to fit perfectly, but at least it's better than nothing. And this one kind of died a little bit, but like that. Okay. Doesn't need to stay on perfectly right now because I'm going to force it on. Just need to have the holes good to go. Okay. And the glue is pretty good actually, because I mean it's not even coming off. Again, the glue is just to hold it there so that while you put the system on and all that, it should be good to go. Okay. So now before I actually put the rest of the system, I'm gonna first, I think I need the two smallest. Let's see. I think it's this one I need, so that I can put the carbon filter on, and it looks like we have two. Yep. That's another thing too. I'm just looking for two holes because, as you can tell here, this has two holes. Perfect. So that makes things a little bit easier. Okay. Okay. Like that. Okay. Make sure that the washer is in too. Okay. Then from there we can just start just so that it can stop it in place. Okay. Like that. All right. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to put the next one on. Washer is going to help out a lot with keeping the pressure on. Okay. Okay. I think we are good to go. Okay. So there you go. So now we have that. We have the connector here. Here's going to be the ROs. I think we're almost done, guys. So it's kind of the basics on that. We still have to put this bar on, so I guess we should probably do that right now. Okay, make things a little bit easier, right, on everyone. Okay, so we're gonna have washers on both sides. So what we're gonna do is put this in like that. Okay, make sure it fits. Okay, and again we want to have another washer. Okay, so we go in here just to make sure we have an equal pressure. And from there, just again, we just want to have it so that it's balanced. Okay, so see how it didn't fall like that. All right. Well, now it did, but all right. So now we're gonna come here. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Have the washers here. Okay. Gonna do it again. Washer on the other side. Oh. Okay, and you just want to close it in. Now it's not gonna fall 100%. So, okay, so let's do the same process again. Let's hold it on. So I am using a 13 millimeter. Okay, so we just have to hold it in here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so there's nothing that goes in here, it's just empty, so that's pretty cool. I guess you just have it everything there. So now I'm gonna stop the video one more time, and then I'm gonna put the two ROs on, and then we're gonna have to clamp them on together. And thank goodness we clamped them. We tried them on before, because it would be terrible if we just, that wouldn't have been good, if we would have just installed everything on the last one and then didn't work out. So let's do the next part. All right, so we made it this far. So I just want to make it a little bit easier. Got the GoPro a little bit more cooled down, so it's kind of hot today. So okay, so now what I learned in the gym, right? You want to keep your back straight, so I don't want to hurt myself. But kind of want to slide this in. Hopefully the rubber stay in place. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Okay, so kind of go down like that. Okay, perfect. Now, like I said, this part here, you want to come and connect it to here. So that's why I said to do it the way I said it. Okay. All right. Because you want this to be super tight. Because if not, water is going to come out. You do not want that. Especially if you have like a car, you know, and you, like not a car obviously, right? But if you were to put this inside a car, you don't want your car to be flooded with water. So we want to kind of go like that. Alright. Alright, cool. Tight as possible. Okay, cool. All right, so we're good with that. Now, the fun part, the straps. So the straps, we have all these ones here. So each strap needs two. So they all have like a little washer on them. So let's put a little washer on them. Okay, so go like this. And so essentially why we're putting the straps on is so that it doesn't fall off. That's pretty much it. Okay. So again, if I just get like a couple of them on, I think we're okay. Alright, cool. Okay, it looks like we got these ones in pretty good. Okay, so now let's do one more. Okay, so we're gonna go on this side now. See, like now the rubbers are moving. Oh no, and it's hot too, so to be too much. Okay, perfect. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, good. All right, so now let's do this side again. Let's move this to the middle so that the straps are holding this on. Okay. Okay. A little bit more. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I feel like some places it doesn't work. Let's see. think this is pretty smart, but because if we pick it up, it's not going to work. Okay, I think I got it. So let's see, maybe this might work. Let's see. Okay, so I need to change this part out. I should have done this before, but just wanted to make this video as easy for you guys as possible. Let's see. So we can do, just pull out one of the tools, right? And see which one fits, right? No. I think this one's going to fit. No, it actually fits perfectly. Oh, okay, well there you go. And then now I need this piece to fit in, of course. Now I just need to fit this in. I don't think that that's it. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Let's see if it fits. Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is definitely helping. I think I just needed to get some of it in, and then from there was fine. Okay, so keep going like that. Good. Okay. Let's do the other side. For a very long time because the screws are very long, so just need to make sure that you get it all the way. Also too, I'm noticing that the straps are a little bit different, but again, I don't think it really matters. It doesn't really matter how high it is, but at least if we go high enough, we should be good to go. What's nice is that I'm already clamping it down, so it's going to make it a little bit easier. So I can stand it up, because I don't like it when it's on the side like this. It's kind of annoying. Should I do it, guys? Should I just lift it up and see if it's going to fall on me or not? Let's see. Let's see. Let's just try it. Yes. All right, so it stayed, guys. So now this is gonna make my life so much easier. Oh, I forgot. You want to put this hosing into here so that when it shoots in the water, you're good to go. Now I have some tools still here. Get that out of the way. Now, another thing this goes here. So a lot of you guys ask me, what do I do with the red thing? Just pretty much do it like that, and then it's kind of like that. So now I just need to put everything on. I think that that's pretty much it. I mean, it's been a week, but essentially you want to go to the right, like here. Might be a little bit, it would have been so nice to have a power tool right here. Just make things so much easier. But I don't, but it's okay. As a joke, I just want to make this a longer video, which I don't. That would be funny. I keep saying, oh, I need a power tool, right? But then just like, nah, I'm gonna make this video longer. To be honest, I don't want to be doing this. So it's already like I want to just get this over with. So that's why I'm kind of like just wanting to not speed it up, but I just kind of want to get this over with already, because this is like a week already since I have had no system on a frame. And yeah, man, this is what I'm gonna do so that I can stop doing that. Just do it like that. So, okay, I'm gonna make this as tight as possible because I don't want it to fall. Same thing with this, but I think it's already kind of as tight as possible. Right? Yes. Let's see. Whew. This is taking a long. To be honest, I think I could only just use 2 straps, but I'm going to do all 4. Okay, instead of boring you guys, I might just wrap up this video just so that we can make everyone's life easier. And I'm probably going to put the straps on, but anyways, so this is my new cart with my new wheels. Now one thing that is not on here, which I don't know why it's not here, but here, this can damage my car, you know, my bed. So what I ended up doing was using a tennis ball, so that this is kind of like very easy. So I already cut a hole in it, and then I put a rag in it, so essentially, you know, it doesn't break a hole, and then from there it's good to go. So I might just like tape this or something, but essentially that's what I have this for. A couple of you guys asked me, why do I have a tennis ball? It's because I don't want this to, like, you know, bang into something, and then or mess up my bed. So I'm just trying to keep preserving this, but essentially that's kind of it, guys. I mean, I'm gonna do the other straps right now, but that's how you disassemble and assemble back your water-fed system. So really, guys, if you made it this far, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to comment whatever you guys want. Yeah, I just want to make this video for you guys and show you like how it's like to do a whole new system again. But I'll be honest with you, I loved having a frame, because then from there I don't have to take everything individually. Now I just put in my bed, then just go, easy peasy. So anywho, just hopefully you guys like this video, and I'm trying my best to, you know, make content as real as possible for you guys. But yeah, all right, well guys, I guess we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.